Welcome to Entrepreneurial Entrails for some short stories on the guts and glories of being an entrepreneur. Hey, it's Elizabeth Plouffe with Entrepreneurial Entrails, and today is Wednesday, so we're up for Wise Word Wednesdays. And what that's about is my insatiable desire to read like a crazy person. And so I'm going to review and recommend some resources to you, typically books, and I have, 40 or 50 that I'm going to be getting through. But one of the magazines that I have gone to for the past 3.5, 4 years now, I think it's 3.5, is Success. It's called Success Magazine. It's online as well, success.com. And it's a fantastic resource that has been created by Darren Hardy, who's since left, and there's a new editor, Josh somebody who I'll find. And I have so many issues of this, I can't even tell you. I mean, the picture that you might see show, Josh Ellis is the guy's name. The pictures that you'll see show maybe half a year's worth. And I think I've talked about it before sort of briefly, but this month's issue is really fantastic. There's Peter Diamandis on the cover. And I saw actually Peter Diamandis speak at an event a couple of years ago, and he's a very inspirational guy. He's really quite innovative and, like Peter Branson-ish, without the boyish blonde hair and what have you. And this month's issue talks about unlocking creativity, creating your own future, how to get back from fear and that kind of thing, which is one of the things that I talked about recently on the podcast. And there's one of the writers, Jamie Friedlander, and she's been, I guess, since the new editor's taken over, I'm just sort of beginning to follow this particular column. She, by her own description, appears to be a bit of a closed-off person and fearful and has to have control over everything and what have you, which can also limit your ability to be successful, I think, because then you lose opportunity because everything's not, shiny clean. So I guess they've been giving her different things to try out to sort of bust out of her straitjacket personality. And in this month, she talks about how she goes to perform stand-up comedy. Now, I've been told I'm funny. I mean, I don't try and be funny on here, but even I would have a really hard time. And I've done musicals and I've performed in front of crowds before, and I can deliver talks and whatever. But man, stand-up comedy, that's a rough gig. And she did it. So she talks about the fear that she had and the research that she did and how the research actually did help her overcome the fear and have the strength to get up and try this new thing, and how it has now that she's tried this hard thing, it's how she has now, broken through that, and it's allowing her to relax a little bit when things don't quite go as she's planned and, what have you. And I'm a bit of a control freak in that capacity as well. Like, my husband wanted to have one day on our honeymoon where we didn't have accommodations booked, and that just sent me over the edge. I'm like, you're going to be, we went to Nova Scotia, but going to be in a strange province and not know where you're going to lay your head. I would lose my junk until it was settled. So thank God he understood that. I don't have to have every moment scripted, but man, can't do that. So I have found Success Magazine extremely helpful. It's gone through a bit of an iteration, and I'm sort of reserving judgment until it finds its feet again. But it has amazing experts. It's got John C. Maxwell. There's a new fellow that's come on board that I'm quite enjoying. His name's John Addison. They're just tons of different people. And they also bring in other experts, and they have these CDs that come in each magazine. And so for July, that was January. Sorry, July was all about creativity. I did listen to it. I listened to it in the background. One thing it did get me to do with this one, Elizabeth Gilbert was featured on this CD, and she's the Eat, Pray, Love lady. But she's also known for a huge variety of things. And one of the things she reads from is her new book, Big Magic. So I had some iTunes gift certificates that I didn't know what to do with because I'm a PC Android girl. I'm not an Apple girl. And I ended up getting the audiobook for Big Magic, and I have that playing in the background when I'm creating stuff or working on workshop formats or what have you. And so listening to it, getting the Success Magazine, listening to the CD. I have got a massive CD holder that all of these CDs sit in going back 3 years. Keep them in my car, use them as a university. I use them to learn different things, hear from different things. And I'm having deja vu. I think I've talked about this before, but I don't know that I've dedicated an entire Wise Word Wednesdays to it. So we'll have to see. If I'm repeating myself, I apologize. But I really believe in this resource. And I get Entrepreneur Magazine, I get Inc.com, I get all of those too. But this one I just find and the other magazines do this too. They profile real businesses. They do financial advice. They do HR advice. They just do a ton of different stuff. And it went a bit flaky for a bit. And by flaky, I mean one of the articles, they were talking to a female entrepreneur, a very successful one. And within the article, there was some mention of the woman's hairstyle. And I don't know why that stood out to me, but I was like, jumping Jesus, are you kidding? Like, who gives a crap what her hair looks like? What has she achieved? And what has her fantastically styled bob got to do with it? It was bizarre. But they seem to be coming back around, and hopefully they've heard from people to say, no, don't do that, because that's just not okay. If I want that kind of stuff, I'll go and visit people.com. They also do a tech toolbox. They talk about the new gizmos that they've reviewed. I don't know what their process is, but the recommended apps. I've gotten actually some really good apps off of this, or out of this. So give it a try. I mean, if you're not a huge reader, the nice thing about magazines is, they're low intimidation factor. And if you get the right one, they're high return on value. Not everybody can sit down and chew through books like I do, and totally respect that. There are days where I can't either. I just got, I'm having a moment, Napoleon Hill's book with the rules from Dale Carnegie, and I'm getting through that right now. It's a bit of a slog. I mean, it's well written, which is nice, but still. So sometimes magazines, they're a way to get the information that you need or that you should be exposed to. They're low investment. Although having said that, per issue Success, it's not bad. $7 a magazine, but I keep them. Plus you get the CD, plus you get access to online stuff. So I'm going to be ordering the year-long subscription. I've given it as gifts. Works for me. So give it a shot. I'd love to hear if there's any magazines that you've come across that work well for your industry. I love How Magazine, if you are into design and that kind of stuff. It's a fantastic resource. I used to get Marketing Magazine. I'm sort of on the fence about that one. Inc.com or Inc. Magazine, Entrepreneur Magazine. I do like Maclean's Money Magazine. That one's pretty good. Although I do have to be in like a particular mood to read that one. Not sure why. Anyway, that's it for today. That's my recommendation. If chewing through a book is not your jam, then there's my vocabulary slipping a little bit. Then maybe Success Magazine is for you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Would love to know what you're learning about right now. And you can visit the blog, which is Rub Elbows with MCV Communications, or leave a comment here in the audio. Let me know what works for you. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.